Hey everybody. My voice is still quite messed up, but you know, I got an idea because I saw somebody else reacting to one of his videos. I thought, why not react to him as well? And I'm going to take my own spin on it. And if he wants to copyright strike me, sorry, pal. I won't accept false strikes. Not happening, and that's not part of YouTube guidelines anyway. You can't use this false striking. You can't use the copyright strikes to shut people up. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm just going to react to this video, and I hope you enjoy my spin on this. This guy likes to yell at fat people. I mean, in a way, I can agree with some of his things, but I don't agree with others. His diet, by the way, is the most ridiculous, most stupidest diet ever. He's like one of those hardcore vegans almost. He's almost vegan, I think. All right, let's just get into this.
How's everybody doing? I oftentimes show very seriously unhealthy examples of how people eat in a day. So I thought I would start showing fairly regularly what I eat, what I consume, the supplements I take, the pattern I eat in, how much hydration I get in a day, so people can see what a 51-year-old man who trains pretty intensely on a daily basis eats and
eats nothing. I will just tell you that right now.
Does to control his binge eating disorder. As of yesterday, when I filmed this, I was 2 years, 4 months, and 13 days since my last binge.
I mean, that's impressive and all, but now you don't eat anything. Now you are promoting basically an eating disorder, and we'll get into how that is. Oh, and I don't know how YouTube hasn't flagged him yet. This is basically promoting ED. You're basically telling people not to eat at all, is what you're telling people. Okay? I could get flagged. I gotta be careful, but, you know, this is what you're doing, buddy. You went from, you know, eating excessively to now not eating at all. Yeah, this is not good.
You enjoy. So this is what I eat in a day as a 51-year-old athletic male who eats to control his binge eating disorder. I have not binged in 2 years, 4 months, and 13 days. As of today, I treat my binge eating disorder as if it's alcoholism, and
I haven't gone full blown back to standard American diet for, I don't know how to calculate the exact amount of days, months, whatever the heck, but it will be 4 years on October 29th, 2023. Yes.
suggest all of you do too if you have binge eating disorder. Each and every day you do the steps you need to do. This is my first gallon of water.
I know I've said 4 years before, but it's not officially 4 years yet. And now, back to him, a gallon of water. And he is not done yet with the water. This is insane. This is worse than Frank Tufano. Should I do reactions to him? No wonder you're angry all the time, buddy.
I have drank about half of it. I've been up for about 2.5 hours. This is golden to control.
How much do you pee a day? I'm actually curious. Not even joking. I bet you pee like a fire hose.
My inflammation as I train very hard every single day.
Yeah. That just goes to show how natural training is for the human body. Yeah, humans are supposed to train really, really hard and excessively, aren't they? Yeah, because it's not like we get inflamed from doing it so much. I'm
taking no morbidity because I want no physical hunger. I don't want there to be any possibility of being hungry at all.
There you go. There you go. That's the ED talking. You don't want to be hungry. I don't want to be hungry. Imagine if you did this to an anorexic, told them this is how you should be doing it. What would the anorexic do? They would just take that appetite suppressant all day long. They would just take that all day long. They would be like, it helps you not feel hungry. That's what it's supposed to do. They would literally justify it. I don't want to feel hungry every day, all the time. Not even you can go for long periods without eating. And you have to eat substantial foods. And what you eat is not substantial. And you're just sick.
Than possibly triggering a binge. It also has thinogen in it, which is an amazing ingredient that uncouples the protein 1 NAs of adipose tissue.
No. All you need to do is eat eggs and bacon in the morning. You're not going to be hungry for a good, depending on how much you have. I don't know, the way that my eating pattern is, it's usually every 6 to 8 hours that I eat. Now, I cannot afford to not eat because of my size. So I eat whenever I feel the hunger.
So when you are in a caloric deficit, your body goes to fat stores instead of muscle stores.
Not necessarily, not the way you're doing it. You have to eat meat, primarily meat. I don't think what you're doing is going to help.
Your muscle. So you retain more muscle mass than without it. So it's an amazing, amazing ingredient, amazing supplement.
Not with a plant protein, no. That doesn't work.
This is Nutrient Driver, and Nutrient Driver plus a few other ingredients that I'm not showing here because we are getting ready to put them all together for a new product that we were calling Product 2 until we released the name. That is the follow-up to No Morbidity to help with blood sugar regulation, so there's no insulin spikes, and it also helps with insulin.
I wonder if you're the developer of CPACC. Are you the developer of that? Sounds like you might be the developer of that. You're behind all that, I bet you're all for it. I bet you're all for it. And yet you're against Ozempic and all them. Something's a little sus here.
Sensitivity, inflammation, so many other things. And I'm also taking Immortal, which is the best vitamin pack on the planet because it's basically 5 supplements all in one. It is a multivitamin. It has probiotics. It has greens. It has krill oil.
Because, yeah, that's what the human diet is based on, a whole bunch of supplements. Look, if you have to take a whole bunch of supplements, especially on the daily, day in, day out, your diet is not working. Oh, and by the way, I came to a theory. I had a thought earlier today when I was talking with my mom. She called me, actually. I had this idea in my mind. Not all farmers know to feed their cattle mineral blocks. And we ourselves, I'm sure, would go out every once in a while and pick up rocks of salt and eat and lick it. I'm sure we would do that, and I'm sure, and even a long time ago, hundreds of thousands of years, I'm sure we even did it then. I'm sure all animals do it. They do it. Okay, they do it. Cows should be doing it as well. If you're not letting your sheep and your cattle and your goats get salt in some way, some kind of mineral salt, they're going to be deficient. Their meat's going to be very deficient in things, right? I think where I live, I'm very fortunate because I can't take iodine. I've tried it. I've tried it several times. I tried it over the course of probably 3 to 4 days. And I hear that's how long it takes you to actually get acclimated to it. I get shakes. Not shakes like my body just wants to, I get these weird urges to just shake and move. And it's not in a good way. It just feels like I want to literally shake whatever the heck it is out of my system, I feel like I am a wet dog and I want to shake the water off. My skin feels crawly and it not in a horrible sense, but it's not like in a weird, oh my God, what else are you taking with that? It's like, that's just what iodine makes me feel like. And now my thyroid's fine, apparently. So I can't take the iodine because I try and it's like, I just don't like how I feel. I didn't even finish the whole dose. I did only half a dose that morning. They say like 2 drops, I think. I only did the 1 the entire day. Like 2 drops a day, 1 in the morning and like 1 like later in the day. You have to do it on an empty stomach. And yes, I did that. An empty stomach. I waited a while before I ate. It made me feel sick too. I can't do it. I can't do iodine. By the way, my magnesium was actually tested through blood hemoglobin, so like the red blood cell magnesium. I have heard time and time again how testing your magnesium through blood is not adequate. So I probably show as deficient. So there's a few things that aren't quite right in my blood results. I don't think they tested properly for magnesium. And we didn't do iodine. So I don't know if I'm deficient in that one or not. We didn't do selenium. And I know sometimes you need hair analysis as well. My hair is so thin, you could cut the whole bottom part of my hair off and use that. That's a small lock of hair. That is how thin it is at the bottom. I should have done that. I should have been like, hey, I've heard hair mineral analysis is better for things like magnesium and stuff like that. So maybe you might want to check that. We didn't. Yeah, I didn't even think. I was like, here, cut the whole bottom part off. I dare you. I don't need that. It just makes the rest of my hair look uneven. Anyways, back to him. Spouting his vegan-like nonsense. I don't know if he's vegan. We'll see.
It is amazing. I'll probably eat my first meal today somewhere around 3:30. It's going to be about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of probably very lean ground meat along.
No. You are promoting ED. I am sorry, but I'm not sorry. No freaking fat. Fat does not make you binge. Fat does not make you fat. You are a human being. A human being needs to eat fat and protein. The fat gives you sustained energy. Hence why I really want to cut my carbs out now. I'm really wanting to go all the way and cut every single last carb out and see what happens. Because I'm still not fully where I want to be. I'm 99% there, but I could be better. Eggs, beef, liver, butter, maybe some cheese. I love bacon if I'm at my parents'. They make bacon and eggs a lot when I'm there. I'll eat that. Yeah, so there's that. Guess what? I'm no fatter than the day before I went keto. I'm the same weight as I was the day before I started keto. The exact same weight. So,
with some vegetables, and then I'll have something later on, probably some berries and protein powder mixed in, and that will be the entirety of what I eat in the day, but I will keep you updated on the
See, he doesn't eat anything. He literally does not eat anything. He is literally promoting an ED. I'm not even kidding you.
supplements I take and what I'm eating for the rest of the day. Continuing on with what I eat, supplement, and habits I do in a day as an athletic 51-year-old male that works out at a high intensity every single day in the Florida.
You are going to die very, very early. You started this 2 years ago. I'll just say 2 years ago. I don't really care enough to say the exact amount of time. But 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, this could probably kill you within the next... You're 51. You were 49, maybe 48, turning 49. Let's see. You're 51 now. I have a bad feeling you're not going to make it to 70.
Heat to control my binge eating disorder. I am 2 years, 4 months, and 13 days as of today with no binges. I am having my second dose of Nutrient Driver plus the other ingredients that are going to be in our upcoming product 2.
You know why you want to take that thing that makes you not hungry? Because you are hungry. You are starving yourself. You are doing rabbit starvation. Rabbit starvation kills. Kills, absolutely kills. Okay? Look it up. You need fat. You need protein. You're not going to get any vitamin D from just eating protein, though. You need protein, yes. But you need more fat. You're not going to get vitamin D from the sun eating just protein. Your body can make cholesterol, yes, but you need to take in some form of substance that helps your body make fat. That's why they say that carbs can also help with the rabbit starvation symptoms, but making your diet mostly carbs is not a good thing, and making your diet mostly protein is not a good thing. Protein does not give you the fuel that your body can run on. Protein can break down into sugars sometimes, but it's not as efficient. It's not as efficient. It's a survival mechanism. Notice how the Inuit, they don't eat low protein or low fat every meal. It's only during a certain amount of time of the year, probably, I want to say 3 to 4 months, maybe even 5 months out of the year. But even then, they try to get seal, they try to get fish, they try to get, whale is probably, depending on the species, it's probably less consumed now that they're endangered, but I'm sure they get a lot of seal and walrus and fish and things like that. We too are fat centered. We have to center our diet on fat. It's the most stable form of energy. You might think, oh, but glucose is the primary energy. Yes, but you know what? It's also unstable. It makes you unstable. You can't live just on glucose. This is ridiculous. I only know that for a fact because I was doing the standard diet before. I was doing it. I felt horrible all the time. So you can't do this and think that you're going to be healthy. You are not going to make it. Dude, I have a bad feeling for you once you reach 52 or 53. I don't even know about... Forget 70. I don't know how long you're going to live. I don't know how much longer you're going to live eating rabbit starvation, basically. Rabbit starvation.
That is a follow-up to No Morbidity. I am putting hydroglyph, machine greens and reds, and creatine in this mason jar.
See, no fat. None. These weird names, by the way, are from his company.
that's already in there with some of the water from my second gallon of water.
I've only heard of people drinking 1 gallon, but 2 or 3 gallons of water? Do you know how much blood you have in your body? Do you have diabetes insipidus? Because if not, you don't need to be drinking that much water. Holy freaking crap, man.
Got done with about a 45-minute outdoor leg workout on the TRX with dumbbells. So
this is ED. This is ED. How are you not flagged? You're promoting ED here. You are. Now my comments might get disabled. If that happens, I will check the video. I will try to check back and make sure the comments aren't disabled. This is bad though. He is promoting ED and I'm not for this. I mean, think about this. I take this so I'm not hungry. I don't eat fat and I don't eat carbs either. It's one thing to not eat carbs. I can get behind that. But to not eat fat? He eats like some berries or something, but maybe a little veg here and there with peppers. Very keto friendly. Is this a protein sparing modified fast? That's almost what it seems like here. You'd be better off doing keto, high fat, moderate protein, low carb. Just eat keto, eat normal food, and take out your stupid supplements, and you don't need to do all this crap. You don't need to do anything extra. Just eat high fat, moderate protein, low carb. What you're doing is insane. I wouldn't recommend this to my worst enemy.
in here is Hydroglyph, Machine Greens and Reds, which this is the most amazing flavored green supplement you will ever have. I like both flavors.
You're very juvenile then too, huh? Yep. You need sweetness, don't you? I'm pretty sure that's very sweet.
Because there is a strawberry banana, but the grape.
Oh, yeah, because that's what the human body really needs. It's not like we crave savory things or anything. No, we always ate sweet things, didn't we? Mm-hmm.
It's just absolutely amazing. I love it. And some creatine I picked up on the road. The one.
Carbs all day. Carbs all day.
But Hydroglyph also, because I just got done sweating in the Southwest Florida heat, and it has electrolytes, but it also has Velocitol in it. And for somebody that's getting a little older like I am, Velocitol helps with your body's absorption of protein. And I want to make sure.
Help me out here. What? 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 Absorption of... Why do you need help absorbing protein? Couldn't be because you're possibly destroying your gut, could it? With all your shite that you're shoving down? Is all that shite you're shoving down destroying your gut? Why do you need help absorbing protein? You eat protein every day. You eat some form of meat. What? Just eat high fat, moderate protein, low carb. Oh my Lord, drink some bone broth, buddy. That'll help you with your electrolytes. What? You don't need to be doing all this extra crap.
Sure that the protein that I do eat gets absorbed as good as possible, so
Yeah, well, the meat protein does get absorbed. I don't know what you're talking about. Plant protein, no, and I don't think you can fix that.
Can avoid muscle wasting as I get older. So this is what I've eaten.
You need to take in fat though too, buddy. And just eat more meat. More meat. And more meat, more meat, and more meat, and more meat. And you need more iron.
Hey, this is my first calories. There's about 30 calories in here, and I will check back in with what I eat. I'll probably eat for the first time, probably about 3:30, and it's going to be probably some Instapot, spicy pork, and probably just some vegetables. I don't know what I'm going to actually have with it, but I'm probably going to have about a pound of Instapot pork for dinner, and then I'll check back in with what I do later on, the rest of the supplements and the rest of the food. So it is about 3 o'clock on what I eat in a day as an athletic 51-year-old man who controls his binge eating disorder.
Shut up. Stop repeating yourself. Get to the gosh dang point. You don't have any fat for your brain. No wonder you're grumpy.
Through supplements and proper nutrition. This is about a pound of Instapot pork. I just put a whole pork butt in after I trimmed off of the fat cap that I'm actually rendering down to use as lard.
Wait, what?
For other things.
You need to eat that. You need to eat that. Please eat that.
And this is first food. This is about 3:15 in the afternoon. I'll likely finish this off, maybe even get a little bit more just to make sure I get enough protein, but I'm also eating a plant protein pudding tonight that I mixed up and put in the refrigerator to chill off.
So you're trying to go vegan, huh? Shame. Shame. Not enough you have an ED, now you gotta go vegan on top. Wonderful.
And I'll show that to you later on. So it's about an hour after my main meal, which was the pork that you just saw. I am going to sit down and have a nice warm cup of chaga tea with the sweetener being honey lemon nectar from Ambrosia
Ooh, yeah, because we need more sweetener in our lives, don't we? Woo!
Collective. It is a fabulous organ support supplement, good for your kidneys, your heart, your liver.
Right. Not like fructose and other chemicals. Don't hurt the liver, even if they're considered natural. Okay, cool.
It is an amazing supplement. It has a
and considered safe for human consumption. Yeah, okay. Cool.
really nice taste. It mixes well with my tea. So I'm not doing caffeine anymore. So I really have started enjoying like an afternoon tea instead of coffee in the mornings instead. And this has made it even more enjoyable. Plus,
I can get behind the no caffeine. Kombucha also has a little bit of caffeine. That's kind of also why I want to give it up for a while. Oh, it's easier said than done. I make a promise to myself and then I don't stick to that. But I'm really wanting to do this because I'm sick and tired of feeling like I'm just not fulfilled. I'm just not where I want to be. But this is next level. Depriving yourself of fat, depriving yourself of even carbs. I mean, if you're not eating fat, you need to eat carbs, and vice versa. If you're not eating carbs, you need to eat fat. You need something to provide your body with energy. You won't get any energy out of this. This is insane. Absolutely insane.
Very healthy for me. Also, it's going on about 5 p.m. I'm taking my last dose of product 2, which is nutrient.
You are not doing anything that's healthy, buddy. You're not doing anything that's healthy here. The only thing healthy that you made was the meat, and even then there was no fat. You need to eat that fat, all of it. I wouldn't be surprised if one day you looked at that thing of lard and like, I want to down that whole entire jug or whatever it is.
Grabbing a couple other ingredients. I'm finishing off the tea that I made with chaga tea and honey lemon nectar. Almost forgot to add. Okay, so this is final food for the night for a person who eats to control their binge eating disorder. I am 2 years, 4 months, and 13 days today. 51-year-old man, trains athletically every single day. I drank about 2 gallons of water today. I had about the little over a pound of the pork that you saw, and this is 2 scoops of the banana maple walnut French toast planta with about a half a cup of frozen berries in it. And I just...
Wow. I mean, he does eat some carbs, but Now, I don't know how much of that honey lemon nectar he puts in that tea. I don't know how much carbs is in that other stuff. I would say, though, he's only getting about 70 grams of carbs. And that's me being... I could be underestimating, but I'm probably overestimating. He's probably only getting, 40? So no fat, no carbs, and almost no protein. I don't think a pound of pork is going to be enough protein to keep his muscles on, the way he wants them. You are destroying yourself. You need fat. Your body cannot keep this up. I hate to see what's going to happen. I would hate to see what's going to happen to you in another 2 to 3 years. I don't even want to see that.
Put 2 scoops into the bowl of Planta, mix it with a little bit of water, and then chill it in the refrigerator so it makes like a pudding. Then I just kind of mix it up. And
tell me you're a little juvenile baby who likes to throw fits on top of that.
I don't
Sorry.
know.
Let me mute that. You love to throw fits like a little toddler. Tell me you're a little toddler without telling me you're a little toddler eating that chocolate, huh? Or eating that pudding and stuff. You gotta have pudding. Yes, you're a toddler, buddy. You're a toddler.
this is my treat. It's about 300 calories, and this is all I'm eating for the day.
A pound of pork. He probably only ate. Okay, assuming the human body worked on calories, which it doesn't, he probably only ate about 600 calories. I eat more than that. On a good day, I could probably down, 12 to 1,500. I'm a very small person, right? So that's probably decent for me. Probably. I would like to try and eat more. I'm going to see what taking it easy and just eating carnivore will do. I'm going to see what happens. Wait, what is this? Did I go to my next video here? Hold on one moment. Because I did load another video and I didn't look at the thing before I... Let's see. Yeah, it went to the next one. I was going to watch that one. I'm not going to watch this one right now. That's my next reaction video. Hopefully. I'm a little bit afraid to watch it, though, because of my last copyright strike. I don't think Alan Roberts, though, is going to copyright strike me. I need to at least watch people that won't give me copyright strikes, that we can be assured that we won't get copyright strikes. So, Alan Roberts, I know now why you're so grumpy. You only eat probably about 40 grams of carbs a day. You eat no fat whatsoever, so your brain is screaming for nutrients, for the fat-soluble vitamins. You have no vitamin D. You will not be getting any vitamin D because you don't eat fat. You need cholesterol in your system to make vitamin D. You do get some vitamin D in your diet if you eat fat, which you don't. You are not getting anything. Only 600 calories a day, give or take. That's probably me being generous too. You don't eat. You literally take a supplement that makes you not eat. You are promoting ED. For someone who complains about the fat end of the spectrum and them promoting ED, you sure love the other direction. Why don't you grow up a little bit? Get a little older and start actually eating proper food. Food that's not supposed to be just to, eat. You're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat. Again, I'm going to say it again. You eat to live. That is how the body works. I won't retract those words. I'll never retract those words. And I'm sure you understand that. But you're not even eating food. You don't eat food. You do not eat food. Looking at this diet, this is not even a diet. This is worse than any kind of diet. This is like, don't try this at home, kids, kind of thing. It's like, don't do this. I wouldn't even wish my worst enemy to do something like this. This is awful. Don't try this at home, kids, literally. Don't even ask your mom if it's okay, because it ain't. It ain't. Would you literally make your kid do this for 2 years, 4 months, and 13 days? Your kid's going to be miserable. Would you literally make your kid do that? Do you make your kids do that? The kids in your family, do they do this? I'm just saying, buddy. You're not helping anyone. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a little bit different. But like I said, since I heard that he was starting to upload what I eat in a day videos, I decided, you know what? I'm going to watch him. I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video reaction to him, since he loves to scream at fat people. Now I know why he's so aggressive with it. Now I really know. Now I know. He's very malnourished. He's almost vegan. He may as well be vegan because he doesn't really eat anything. Pork? I don't think that's good enough. I don't. He's really damaging his body doing this. Barely eats. I mean, you may as well be vegan. Just cut out the meat the rest of the way, buddy. Why don't you? It's not like you eat anyway. Anyways, that is all I got for you. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm going to go and maybe have a little bit of cheese or something, or some liver. I don't know. My stomach's been kind of feeling weird today from all the extra carbs I had, so I got to be careful. Ugh. I feel like ugh right now. So, oh my goodness, and I'm tired. When I'm filming this, it's kind of late. I'm filming this from like a few hours after I did that last video. It's late now, so sorry about that. It's late, so I gotta go. Okay, guys, see you later. And I'll be back. I'm not gonna let that strike bring me down. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, bye, guys. Carbs.